It's summer, school's finally out, and it's time to cook some grill and swim at the beach. It's the season of heat after all, but it's also a constant reminder to get ourselves hydrated. Luckily, there is a hero that will save the day, none other than Pepsiman. This is what we will cover today, the Japanese exclusive of a PS1 game that failed to sell and deliver. It's also a perfect time to record that kind of thing because it's so fucking hot in here. I feel like I'm about to become a puddle by the end of this. And we will have a look by obtaining 40 refreshing achievements that this game has to offer. So, sit back, relax, grab yourself a cold one if you need to. Without further ado...
Hey, let's start the game!
First things first, I decided to beat the game and see how many we can get to pick up other achievements on the way. Starting at first stage, when Pepsi delivery driver gave us a briefing of a vending machine running out of... you guessed it, Pepsi. The driver was on the way, but he got a flat tire, and if we don't make it in time, people will start to riot. So it's Pepsiman's time to shine, and we are off to the first scene. Now, I did what any other gamer would do. Learn the controls. Despite the game playing like Temple Run or Subway Surfers, the game has 5 moves other than left and right. We got the dash, stop, jump, double jump, and a slide. And just like that, we get our first achievement. There's also an event to make scenes a bit more interesting, such as a garbage can that inverts the controls. Despite all of that, I managed to beat the record time on the first level. Running around at the speed of Pepsi. Now, at the second scene, it clearly shows I wasn't getting used to the game just yet. So much so that I finished the level with a second to spare, giving me a... oh wait, no. Whew. Thanks, Pepsi Man. Anyways, we saved the people by giving them Pepsi. And oh look! The driver's here! Oh, what the hell? And that triggers the final scene of the stage. Being chased by a giant Pepsi can while avoiding obstacles. Those things are gonna be really annoying in the future. Nevertheless, we did beat the level, and the first stage was out of the way. Ooh, I pulled through. City escape.
You're doing pretty good. Have a Pepsi. Next stage.
At stage 2, firemen gave us an info of a building being set on fire. People that are trapped made their way to the roof, but ended up extremely exhausted. The first aid is on the way, but they're afraid they won't make it in time. And off we go! To Detroit. After avoiding the maniacs, riding the barrel, and running through the construction bridge, we made it past the first scene. Down to the sewers. Oh, bye. This is where I decided to try and collect the cans. 100 of them to be exact. Even though collecting them is kind of a pain to get through the sewers, the subway station, and the rooftops, I still managed to get it. I got it. Say Pepsi, please. At the final scene, we are getting chased this time by a red semi labeled Red Pizza, because we don't want to mess with a competition this much. Works the same as in the first stage. In fact, every stage is the same. We run at the first 2 scenes, then we're being chased. And thus, this concludes the second stage with an achievement. And we are halfway through the game.
Pepsi for TV game.
On to the next one. At stage 3, a pilot tells us about a plane full of passengers making an emergency landing. Luckily, no one was hurt and they have a helicopter on the way, but it's gonna take some time because they are stuck in the middle of a desert. So it's time for Pepsiman to save them before they dehydrate. This quickly became an annoying stage because of the traffic. Oh, come on! Rocks dropping on our feet. Ow! The double and the bikers. The first scene was kinda painful to beat it at first, and so is the second scene, when we go off-road filled with buffaloes, and through the mines while avoiding carts, pits, and rolling stones. However, I somehow managed to beat the record time despite all of the slip-ups. The third scene is now a pile of rocks coming after Pepsiman, dropping incoming obstacles to avoid, which makes it slightly different from the last two stages. They won't stop us from beating it, as we get another achievement and advance to the last stage. Yes, this game is really that short.
Pepsi for pizza.
In the final stage, an officer informs us about a Pepsi computer going haywire, and it affects all of the roads in Pepsi City. If we can't move ahead and fix it, it's going to be a worldwide shortage of Pepsi. And we don't want that now, do we? So we have to get there as fast as humanly possible. And this proves to be difficult because of how much stuff throws at you. Signs falling apart, car crashes, oncoming traffic. This game throws everything it's got, even with a return of a beloved trash can. I barely made it through the first scene, with less than a second to spare. The second scene, however, bucket to hell and back. You have conveyor belts that either speed you up or slow you down, while the Pepsi boxes are trying to block you in any way. It took me a while to figure out how to beat the beginning section without losing so many lives. After that, it was a complete breeze as we made our way through pipes, the factory line, and then riding the moving platform, when it gets faster until the end. And just like that, the computer has been fixed, and the world was saved. Pepsi for the win. But wait, look at the final scene, so what's coming after us? Really? A giant Pepsi can again? And it's working the same as the logs in stage 3, only this time the cans are a quarter of the path wide, and some run faster than the others, which makes it a little complicated to navigate. Yet, it was an easy dub, and just like that, the game was beat.
You got it! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Everybody Pepsi! Drink Pepsi! Pepsi. Only my choice.
Now, on to everything else. By beating the game normally, it gave us an old Pepsiman outfit. And since it's required for an achievement to pop, I decided to use it as we collect all of the Pepsi cans and being the record time of every single scene. Ooh, there we go, I got a double. Live and learn! Oh, the stupid piece of furniture. Oh, I got it. More bounce to the ounce. Then I thought it would be a good idea to do the Pepsi Jones, which is by beating scene 3 without taking a hit and jumping. And this was a bad idea to begin with. Oh, so close. Damn it. No, fuck.
Fuck! Shit! Cunt!
Pepsi Jones. Fucking Christ, that took forever. So, I decided to move the scene 3 stuff for later. Right now, we got Pepsi cans to collect and record times to beat. Any weather is Pepsi weather. Be young, have fun, drink Pepsi. You've got a lot to live, and Pepsi's got a lot to give. Fuck off, I missed one. No. This is giving me pain. Oh, come alive. You're in the Pepsi generation. Yep, not even close. That's a world record by a mile. Pepsi pulls it on. Join the Pepsi people. Pepsi is number 1. Catch that Pepsi spirit. Nothing else is a Pepsi. That's it. That's all the cans. And all of the records beaten. And what did we get in return? By beating off the records, we unlocked the Wire Pepsiman. Of course, got an achievement for using it. And by collecting all of the cans, we unlocked the Expert mode. But before we go there, let's move back to the first stage when there's 2 extra achievements locked in. The first one is by completing a scene with only jumping, meaning we cannot slide, dash, or stop. Just run and jump. How do I play this game? Now, the second one is a bit of a challenge, and that is by completing the first 2 scenes without dying and collecting not more than 15 cans. It took a little while, but it can be done. And that's when 2 achievements popped by complete accident. Oh, I could just complete them in any order? Well, who would have thought? So yeah, I guess I don't have to run through the first stage without dying now. Yippee. Now this is where it's going to be tough. Beating the last scenes on each stage without taking a hit and jumping. On stage 2, it was a complete struggle. I tried to memorize where all of the obstacles were, and even if I did, I still get to hit them because of a dodgy hitbox. But after a long while, I got it. Next is stage 3 with... where we have to beat the final scene with 1 hit remaining, and has to be before passing the first mark, otherwise, you won't get it. This was easily the hardest thing I've ever done. While the pattern is much easier than the first 2, timing is another thing. Sometimes you undershoot it, sometimes you overshoot it. Either way, you'll be flat as a pancake if you don't time it right. Fucking finally! Stage 4 is much easier in comparison. Even though I wasn't allowed to get hit by anything or jump, the pattern was easy enough to remember. And with that out of the way, we move on to the Expert mode. What's different about it is that we get less lives, and time limit is a bit more strict. But with all the practice, it's no issue in the slightest. Change the script! Change the game. There for more. Woo! That's stage 3 done on Expert. Let's go. Got the stage 4. I got the stage 4. I finally got it. Hell yeah. Beating the Expert mode, the game grants us with Stealth Outfit, which turns Pepsiman into John Cena. Take the challenge. And now onto a test of endurance. Beating stages without dying. Stage 1 was dealt with, so we jumped straight to stage 2. The first scene wasn't hard at all, but the second scene, let's just say, had some bullshit moments. What the fuck? I thought I would have counted. Motherfucker! It's no use! Now, I've played a lot of stage 3 earlier for all of my efforts, so you know that this was a walk in the park. Summertime is Pepsi time! And before we jump to the final stage, I tried to do one more thing. And that's... for fuck's sake. Basically, it's to beat all 4 final scenes on every stage, in a row, and without dying. You can complete that in any order, so no biggie. I started off at stage 4 since I wanted to practice a little before I tried to beat the entirety of it perfectly. Then moved over to stage 1 and stage 2, both easy wins. Didn't even got hit. And saved the easiest one for the last, the stage 3. Nickeundayo! With all the effort and practice, I think I'm ready to take on stage 4 and get the final achievement. So, no more delaying the inevitable. Let's master this bitch. Ouch. It's fine though, it's fine. We can keep this going. Shit. That's no good. Okay. We're safe for now. I just need to make sure not to mess up the last part. Oh my goodness. I know. Calm your tits out. Okay. Last section. Let's not screw this up. Let's go! First try! First fucking try! Okay. One last thing. And that's the final scene. Ow, it's okay, it's okay. Woo! Let's fucking go! The hunt is finally over! Hell yeah! Now that's what I'm talking about. I do feel kinda refreshed, but I think I'll be a little bit better if I'll just drink some Pepsi with ice cubes on it. But yeah, that's the hunt for Pepsiman. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I had fun mastering it. With that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Remember to stay hydrated, and I'll see you all again very soon. Ripper 2.0, over and out.